Salute to everybody pulling up. Game day, baby. Let's
Woo!
get it. What's going on, Raider Nation? Raiders Primo is back again. We about to break this game down for you guys. Raider Ed, and to my left or to your guys' right, Primo Nate, Raider Nate in the building. We just celebrated his birthday not too long. I think it was Friday. Was it Friday or Saturday? Or yet? I'm confused. I had so much stuff going on this weekend, but we are here. We are going to break down Raiders at Bears. It's like Brady versus Manning, bro. It is Brady versus Manning. We got Hoyer versus Bagent, bro. This is like the quarterback matchup of the ages, bro. It is going to be a shootout. Like it's
over under 500.
Bro, this is gonna go down to be one of like the top 10 NFL games in like history, bro. Like this is gonna be like the matchup everyone wants to see. We got Van City in the building. We got AP 12 in the building. Sir. We got Exotic saying Nate the Great, bro. Nate is the great, bro. He is the great. Like he knows his stuff. He is like, bro. He is like the Adam Schefter, besides Sean Johnson, but that's besides the point. But yeah. Brian the GOAT Hoyer season is upon us.
Goated.
Oh man, Van City. I hope like this scares me, man. This scares me. And then he says we're about to find out if this decision comes back to bite McDonald in the ass. AP salute. He says Primo's was good, but yeah.
That's good.
Nate, I think it was shortly when we got off, that's when the news dropped that Brian Hoyer was going to start. Me and you, we were talking in that live as if Aiden O'Connell was the one to start. And this is why, hey, salute to Graf. This is why I'm wearing, the from Oak Las Vegas. Nation deserves better, because how the hell do you go with Brian Hoyer and not Aiden O'Connell? What was your initial thoughts when the news dropped that Brian Hoyer was going to start? Oh, 1 minute, you guys. But yeah, hey, before we get started, real quick, you guys, send the link around. We are over 400 subscribers. Get the link, spread it. Road to 500 starts now. We are trying to push 500 subscribers. Can't do it without your help. So please, if you guys haven't already, to hit that subscribe button, share with your friends. Share with your family, share with your neighbors, share with anyone you can think of that loves Raiders football, that loves talking football. Share. And also, don't forget to hit that like button and also hit that bell on the way in. Let's get it started here. AP, I'm scared too. And here's the thing. Here's my initial thoughts on it. When I seen that Brian Hoyer was going to start, I had a lot of questions. I'm like, yeah, he had a good game. But outside of that deep pass to Trey Tucker, that 48-yard, which was a beautiful, beautiful pass to Trey Tucker, how are you going to go with Brian Hoyer, not the rookie? Brian Hoyer only put up 6 points. Jimmy Garoppolo put up 13 points against the same defense that Brian Hoyer played. And Brian Hoyer put up only 6 points against them. And he only targeted Devontae 2 times. Devontae has shown that he is frustrated with the lack of targets and the ways that they're winning. They are not winning convincingly. They are winning nail biters. And Devontae does not like winning. No, I agree with him, because we went 1-6 in the red zone. So McDaniels, if Hoyer goes out there, and he can move the ball all he wants, but if we start going 1-3, 1-4, having a low percentage in the touchdown efficiency, you take him out. Because touchdowns is what we need.
Red zone field goals. What you mean?
I'm tired of red zone field goals. I'm tired.
I need red zone field goals today.
F you, Nate. Okay. F you. Me and him are going against each other in fantasy, you guys. And this is like the 1 week he does not mind the Raiders kicking field goals at all. And I'm like, no, he has Daniel Carlson. Daniel Carlson is only going to give him 6 points. Why? Because he's going to be kicking nothing but PATs. There's going to be no field goals in today's game. I'm hoping. But Nate, what was your initial thoughts, Cuzzo, when the news dropped that Brian Hoyer was going to start for the Las Vegas Raiders and not Aiden O'Connell?
I mean, you know, Josh McDonald's is gonna do Josh McDonald's things, so I wasn't really surprised about that decision. But I really do hope that he does what I already said this, that he does split the T, um, no split the pie, half and half actually, with Aiden O'Connell and Brian Hoyer today. Get him some burn. Let Brian Hoyer start, 'cause that's what he's gonna do. If he does bad, he does bad. If he does good, I mean, I say if he does good, let him play the rest of the game. But if he starts to do,
Brian Hoyer
they're gonna
thing.
lose to the freaking Bears by halftime. If it looks like that, put Aiden O'Connell in.
Hey, it'd be like some mind fuck, because what if he did this, bro? He's like, yeah, Brian Hoyer's gonna start, and then the first series, oh, Aiden O'Connell's coming out. Like that'd be some that'd be some crazy, bro. That's Madden gameplay right there.
Bro, that is some football type stuff right there.
That is Madden gameplay right there. Van City says they better win this game. Devontae was mad last game. Putting
Yeah.
Hoyer out there stinks of someone that is terrified to hit the unemployment line. And Nate, I was saying that this is my initial reaction.
I'm scared.
Brian Hoyer targeted Devontae twice in that game when he was in. Aiden O'Connell in his first game targeted Devontae 13 times. Now, yeah, did we win that game? No, we didn't. Did we win against the Patriots? We did. But here's my initial thoughts of it. It wasn't just, oh, put Brian Hoyer in because this is a team that we can possibly beat, or Aiden O'Connell isn't ready. He's never going to be ready if you don't give him some game reps.
Yeah.
He's never going to be ready. Like Mahomes was good enough to sit that entire season, but he started the last game. You gotta get, and especially for the Raiders, Aiden O'Connell's a 4th-round pick. You got to see what you got in the rookie to determine, are we going to build around Aiden O'Connell, or are we going to draft a quarterback and then like next year and then have him be the future? The thing is, you're not helping Aiden O'Connell make his case. Like, no, I am the guy. I want to see I'm not like, I hate when Raider fans put stuff in our mouths, Nate. Like, I hate when they put words on our mouth, because people were saying, oh, that I think Aiden O'Connell is like the future. I'm not saying Aiden O'Connell is the future, but I want to see if Aiden O'Connell is the future. Let us see what Aiden O'Connell brings to the table. Can he be the future? Can he not? And we're never gonna get that answer if you don't start him. With Jimmy G going down, it was a perfect opportunity to start him. And this is probably even a good opportunity going against a terrible Bears team that can likely boost Aiden O'Connell's confidence. But yeah, I digress. That it is what it is. Brian Hoyer is going out there, and a lot of people may think that I'm hoping we lose. No, I hope Brian Hoyer goes out there and kills it. I hope he does.
We better, I swear.
But the thing is, we know what Brian Hoyer brings to the table. We know what he brings to the table. His last win as a starter wasn't back. It was back in 2016. After that, he's 0-12 since being a starter. We don't know what Brian Hoyer brings to the table. I mean, we know what Brian Hoyer brings to the table. We don't know what Aiden O'Connell brings to the table. And that's why I'm saying, like, people say, oh, well, Aiden O'Connell's not the future. How do we know that? We don't know that after one game. We don't know, we don't know. Like, bro, Peyton Manning threw 28 interceptions his rookie season. And he went down to be a Hall of Famer.
He was
you don't know what you have in a guy after one game. You don't. I mean, how do you feel, Nate? Do you think that I'm overreacting? Are we overreacting? like the Raider Nation out there that are upset with Brian Hoyer going out there, are we overreacting about this? Because for me, it's just the bigger picture. It's not this game. Like that's what some of those haters out there need to get out of their head. It's not about this game. It's about seeing what you got in Aiden O'Connell for not this week only, but for the foreseeable future. For next week, if he plays, which I don't think he is, because there's reports coming out that Jimmy G could be ready for next week's Monday night game against Detroit. It's not just about this game; it's about the foreseeable future. What do you think, Nate? Is Raider Nation overreacting on that?
I mean, I totally get. Like, I mean, I want to see homie out there. I mean, Brian Hoyer, you know what you have in Brian Hoyer, and I don't think that's really much. You can't be mad at people that want to be able to see if homie is the future. Like that's all you want to see.
Yeah,
And especially with some of these vets, Devonte Adams. He's on the edge of the cliff right now with us. So you don't want to. I mean, you want to see if he's that guy. And so far, as you said, he gave him 12 targets or 13 targets or something like that. And that's what Devontae Adams wants. And we did lose that game, but it was against the Chargers, a
hey, and
divisional
if Josh,
game.
and if Josh McDaniels calls the run and play, we might be up here talking about a different game.
Facts. And we could have won that game. Very simple. Or gone to overtime, but whatever.
Hey, who knows? Who knows? Defense
Um,
started to pick it up in the second half. They shut.
hey,
Hey,
and we got a good defense
the
too.
defense shut out the Chargers in the second half.
We got a better defense than the Chargers. I don't care.
But shout out to AP. He says, I just don't understand the logic with starting Hoyer because there isn't much to gain with him. But if you start AOC, there's a possible future with him. Let him cook. And AP, this is exactly what I'm saying. It's like I'm not overreacting because Hoyer's going out there. Like that's not the point. It's just the logic doesn't make sense because it's like, bro, AP, you said it best. There's nothing to gain from starting Hoyer out there. There's nothing like you could possibly win with Aiden O'Connell too. Like, but you won't know. The thing is, there's more that you can gain from with Aiden O'Connell. Him, learning, getting game time, learning more about how the NFL, the speed of the game is in the NFL, and him and his connection with Devontae Adams. And Devontae had great, words to say about him after that Chargers game. He was saying, hey, he can make every throw down the field. He was like, Devontae was high on Aiden through training camp and even going into that Chargers game. And they don't throw the kid out there. Devontae is like basically staying, put Aiden O'Connell to start.
Bro,
Now, could this be the case, Nate? Devontae says, I want Brian Hoyer out there.
maybe he could be saying about both of them, how they're both looking pretty good.
Well, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Shoot,
Anthony
I'll
Estrada,
take that.
salute to you, bro. He said, I don't know about y'all, but I have seen it. Aiden O'Connell is number 2, no debate. Hoyer's number 3, if that. Anthony,
Yeah, they should literally.
The Raiders Primos community, is all in agreement that Aiden O'Connell should be above Brian Hoyer.
They should flip. Hoyer should be the emergency quarterback.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
what?
AP says, I'm scared because this could be one of those games where the Bears defense becomes the Legion of Boom and smokes us. If we lose, I wouldn't be surprised if Devontae was to request a trade.
We're not losing.
AP, the reports already came out. The Raiders have no interest in trading Devontae. And Devontae has said numerous times he doesn't want to be traded. He came here for a reason. He came here to win. And I hear you. If we lose, maybe he requests a trade, but I don't think he is. He's closer to his family. There's a lot of reasons why he came to the Raiders, and it wasn't just because of DC. Like a lot of people automatically think, oh, Devontae came to play with Derek Carr. That's not the only reason. Is that one of the reasons? Yes, that is one of the reasons. But the other reasons, Raiders is his favorite team growing up. And I don't know about you guys, if I had the opportunity to play for the Raiders,
Oh
the
my
team
god.
that I dreamed up, like I dreamed of playing, like on, I grew up loving, like they are my, like I bleed the silver and black. I'm not wanting to go anywhere. Like, yeah, am I gonna be frustrated with losing? I am, but I don't want to. I want to ride this thing out. I just want us. Hey, let's get better.
I will
Because at the
be
end of the
so
day,
honored.
if this team does get better and they do go into a playoff run, like in the near future, and they go on a Super Bowl run, I guarantee you, Devontae wants to be there. Devontae don't want to be on any other team watching the Raiders go win a Super Bowl. Like Devontae wants to accomplish that dream of winning a Super Bowl with the team he grew up loving. Because you guys got to remember, he's also a fan. He grew up. He said it numerous times. He grew up loving the Raiders. He grew up loving the Raiders. So I mean, I don't know about you. That is every kid's dream. It's whether you're in baseball, basketball, football, hockey. It is to grow up to win a championship with your favorite team. Not a lot of kids can say that. Not a lot of kids can say that.
Yeah.
And I think, yeah, the Devontae trade rumors that they're gonna die down. They need to stop. Not saying AP, you start that you bringing it. No, I seen many like reports that possible trade destinations for Devontae. ESPN's reporting. I'm like, bro, stop with the clickbaits. Stop with the clickbaits. Van City says Devontae just wants a solid quarterback. He's not going anywhere. And Van City, this is why I say he complimented Aiden O'Connell on his accuracy, on his deep balls, pause if necessary. Is it saying that he wants Aiden O'Connell out there, and that is a solid quarterback? Maybe some stability at the quarterback position. And Nate, I mean, I want to get your opinion on this. Do you think Devontae wants Aiden O'Connell, or is it just what Van City said, just solid quarterback play?
Um, yeah, I feel like if Jimmy G was doing pretty good, he wouldn't mind. And so, um I mean, what wide receiver would be like, uh, nah, I still want Tom Brady. Like what? No, your QBs, you still have a nice QB. Obviously, Jimmy G wasn't doing nice, so I get his frustration there. But yeah, he just wants a solid QB that could get him the ball, get him the targets, give him a chance, give everybody a chance, and win how he wants to win. You know,
Yeah.
that's all you need is a good quarterback.
And the thing is, I know it was funny because a lot of people was like, he wasn't like this with our former quarterback. And it's like, he wasn't. You guys are right. And like I said, maybe the regime kind of made him. The thing is, I'm going to say this guy right now because I'm tired of this narrative too. On one of the reasons why he might want to be traded is that this regime lied to him about the quarterback situation, that he was going to have some stability with the quarterback situation because there was going to be a number 4 that was going to be here and his best friend. He wanted to come here to play with his best friend. Well, here's where I'm going to counter that. The thing is, when the regime came here and Devontae came here, they didn't know that number 4 was going to play like the way he did. Because
Yeah.
let's be honest, Nate, because me and you we had this bind to our former quarterback that we didn't want to let go of that 2016 season, because that was the last season, you guys, that we seen this offense scored at will. This, like, our quarterback got the ball to our playmakers with no problem. 28 touchdowns to 6 interceptions, 3,700 yards, and if he didn't get hurt, he was on the verge of an MVP type season to win the MVP that year, possibly. After that, Raider Nation, the NFL came into a split. I was watching Good Morning Football, and even Kyle Brandt said it after this Saints loss. He said, I feel like we've been talking about this guy for 10 plus years. Like, we either like him or we hate him. And I'm going somewhere with this because this is the point.
Mm-hmm.
Josh McDaniels and Dave Ziegler wanted our quarterback when they were on the Patriots. So they wanted, like, people keep saying that, they came here and, they sabotaged him and they ran his ass out of Vegas. They didn't. They wanted him. And when Brady was on the verge of retiring, they wanted him or leaving. They wanted him. They actually called the Raiders when John Gruden was here. Hey, is he up for a trade? Gruden denied. No, he's not. He's not up for a trade. Devontae, being his best friend, came here, and I bet you he was like, "Oh, bro, it's gonna be like college days. We're gonna ball out." And yeah, they did ball out, but to what extent? No wins. You guys put up the numbers, you guys put up the stats, but you guys didn't win shit. And the
Yeah.
same goes to Josh McDaniels and Ziegler. They didn't win nothing, but they didn't realize, damn, the quarterback we wanted ain't the quarterback we got. So we need to go find our quarterback. And this is why I blame McDaniels for this season so far. You win out. You got Jimmy Garoppolo, which I think that was not their initial plan. Their initial plan was probably to get Brady and then draft a quarterback to back Brady up. Brady retires. That's off the window. You can't trade for Aaron Rodgers because then you're trading, Allegiant Stadium to the Packers essentially, for
Yeah.
him. And again, Aaron Rodgers is like 39 years old. You're putting a Band-Aid on the quarterback situation. I've said numerous times I didn't want Jimmy G because of his injury issues. But looking back at it, people were saying Jimmy G is not a bad quarterback. And looking at the stats, looking at his tape, he wasn't a bad quarterback with the Niners. Then he comes to the Raiders and forgets how to play football. So for me, I feel like I don't know. Is it a Jimmy G thing? Is it a Josh McDaniels thing? Because when Brian Hoyer goes in there, he starts balling out.
Bro, like
And then that's what I'm getting tired of. I'm like, I want to blame Josh McDaniels, but now Brian Hoyer goes in there, chucks a deep ball to Trey Tucker, and we're on the move. Like, okay,
like,
what
bro,
the hell? Like,
bro, you don't know what to think being a Raider fan. Like,
is it Josh McDaniels? And the thing is, we debate time, you guys, debate time, because I talked to another Raider fan and we were debating. The debate was Josh McDaniels just needs to have his quarterback, and I said so. Basically, the Raiders need to get Tom Brady the GOAT. They need to get a quarterback to mimic what Tom Brady was, and that Raider fan was like, "What do you mean by that?" And I mean that what the Raiders and the Patriots are proving right now this season is that the Patriot system was not Bill Belichick. It was not Josh McDaniels. The New England Patriots were and will always be Tom Brady. And that is the nail in the coffin. Is that Josh McDaniels, any quarterback he brings in, they struggle. They struggle. Mac Jones in New England is struggling. So the system that Josh McDaniels is running is only going to be fit for Tom Brady. And I don't know if any other quarterback can come into this system and they can flourish like Tom Brady did it with the Patriots and even make it equal to wins. And I hope I'm wrong, but that is what I'm seeing right now. Care to share your
I
thoughts, Nate?
mean, what if Brian Hoyer steps in and be like, hold these, goes up, be
Hold
like,
my
I
beer,
bet.
bro. Hold my beer, and he goes off, bro. I'm talking all this shit, and he's like, bro,
He's like, hold my
go Red
beer.
Raider Ed,
Watch
go Red,
this.
yeet,
I'm gonna show you
yeet.
who the goat is.
Bro. 4
Mimicking.
touchdown passes today, and I'm like, but like I said, I wouldn't complain, bro.
Yeah, I
When it
wouldn't
comes,
complain.
if I have to be wrong so the Raiders can succeed, I'm taking that. I don't want to be right. I don't care about being right, being wrong. All I want to do is see the Raiders win week in and week out. That's all I want to see.
Yes,
And
sir.
if I'm wrong
Woo!
and Brian Hoyer goes out there and shuts my ass up,
20 minutes. Woohoo!
bro, Brian Hoyer, go and cook, bro. Go and cook.
Let
AP,
him cook.
he said, who do y'all think we should trade Hunter Renfro for? My dream pickups are Daniil Hunter, Brian Burns, and Chase Young.
And Tom Brady.
Daniil Hunter, AP. I've said this numerous times. Chase Young, he has a little bit of injury concerns. Brian Burns, yeah, we can get him on the edge. But here's why I said Daniil Hunter, you guys, is because Malcolm Kuntz is Every time I see him coming off the edge, that guy has some speed, is lean, and he's getting close to the quarterback. Max Crosby, we know what he brings to the table. I'm hoping Tyree Wilson he's showing improvement. The stats are not there, but I'm hoping that maybe
Slowly.
he can get a sack today, like start getting those stats together. But he's starting to pick it up a little by little. The reason why I bring up Danielle Hunter is because right now, guys, he has 8 sacks already on the season through 6 games. He has 8 sacks. He had 3 sacks in one game against the Eagles, and he has a forced fumble. He has 32 tackles, 10 assisted tackles with 8 sacks and 1 forced fumble. And you plug him in onto the interior defense of the line, bro. Danielle Hunter on the interior with Max Crosby, Malcolm Kuntz, and then maybe you could move Tyree Wilson to the inside too with the strength and the power that he possesses. Yo,
How about
this
Nesta
defensive
Jade
line
Silva?
can get really, really scary just by adding Danielle Hunter. And
Here's
bro, trade Hunter Renfrow. You trade Hunter. I don't care how you do it. Just trade Hunter Renfrow to the Vikings. Get Danielle Hunter. I'm cool with that. I am cool with that. What about you, Nate? Who?
is
Because Hunter Renfrow is on the trade block. Like he is being shopped right now. So where are you sending Hunter Renfrow for? Out of these 3,
um I feel like it would have to be either Brian Burns or Dan or Hunter. Cuz that would just be like, I mean, they provide help, you know? And that's what we need. We need help. We can't run a defensive line off of one guy. That's what we need help. And the biggest question that I have you is Nesta Jade Silvera active?
Mm-mm.
We lost.
So you guys, I'm gonna actually get into that right now. You guys, so here's the injury. Here's the injury
Pre-game
report right
injury
now.
report.
Yeah, pregame injury report, you guys. Let me bring it up real quick because they actually just
Why
announced
is
it, like
Nesta
not
Jade
too.
Silvera not playing?
Someone announced it. I think did they not posted it? I literally just seen it. Let me see.
Like, what the heck, man?
Because I know. So let me see. I promise you guys, I literally just seen it. I'm not
That boy
even.
has 80 sacks in 8 seasons. That is insane.
Oh.
What happened? What do you
So
mean, oh, for?
we got some news, guys. Vinny B just tweeted out about 10 minutes ago.
Uh-huh.
Not sure what the deal is, but a trainer just pulled Daniel Carlson off the field during stretching and took him into the blue tent. Something to keep an eye on. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, but I know Nesta Jade is inactive. I know that. Oh, here we go. Jacorian Bennett, he's out. Jimmy Garoppolo is out. Nate Hobbs is out. Amari Burney is in healthy scratch. Christian Wilkerson is out, and then Nesta J. Severa is out. So Chris Smith is active. Hopefully, we might see some. Hey, but Trayvon Merrick is playing
I
some.
better get a notification. I swear, bro. I swear, bro. You can't be doing this to me. Why when I face you? Oh my gosh.
Daniel Carlson out.
Nah, fool.
We
That's
might be going,
insane.
bro. We might be going for. Hey, we might be going for 2 every single time we
Oh
score.
my
We gotta
god,
go, bro.
bro.
Hey, AJ Cole, you know how to be a place kicker, bro.
Is
Bro,
there
did you
any
hear that Patrick Mahomes is the Chiefs' backup punter?
huh?
Yeah, Mahomes is and that's a real thing. That's a real thing. Mahomes is the Chiefs' backup punter.
Wait, what the wait, why can't Butker punt?
I don't know.
That
I don't
boy's
know if that's smoke and
useless.
mirrors, but apparently that there may be some truth to that. I don't know.
That
But AP says I don't think Devontae wants to leave either, and I hope he doesn't because that cap hit would suck. You can't really trade him either, and it would suck to lose another
Hold
great
on. Now I'm
receiver.
scared. I need to
Like I
look.
said,
I
AP,
need to
I
do
don't
my
think he is.
research.
I don't think he is. Sean Johnson
Carlson.
said, salute Primos. Sean Johnson in report of Raider Nation.
News.
Here's the biggest question. Will there ever be a quarterback to understand this system under McDaniels that understood it and made it like Tom Brady? Well, Brady was 1, Rodgers was 2nd, and then CJ Stroud was 3rd. And Sean, that question is gonna stay that question because I don't know. That's my answer. What's your answer, Nate, to that question?
What's the question?
He says the biggest. Will there ever be a quarterback to understand the system under McDaniels that understood it and made it like Tom Brady? And for me, I'm gonna say I don't know.
I
I
mean,
don't
if
know.
he has a son that goes to the NFL, Tom Brady, Tom Brady Jr. That's all I got.
And Sean says, yeah, I know Dave Ziegler tried his hardest to get CJ Stroud, so they settle for Aiden O'Connell. I think after this year, if they don't locate the quarterback, then all must go fire everyone because no excuses. And Sean, that's where I'm at, man. That's where I'm at. And he says Daniil Hunter, 80 sacks in 8 seasons and 8 sacks already would cost second or third
shit.
rounder. If you want Brian Burns, be smart, get him in March 2024. No draft capital then. And yeah, Sean, you're right. You trade for Daniil Hunter and then you get Brian Burns for free agency, bro. Sheesh.
Oh my goodness. Why,
Trey
man?
Tucker compared himself to Tyreek Hill. We need to use him more because he is a big play waiting to happen. That's why I think they want to trade Renfro. And AP, this is exactly why you want to trade Renfro. The only thing I said that Trey Tucker doesn't possess, what Renfro possesses, is the hands and the route running. We've seen, Trey Tucker in preseason. He dropped a lot of possible big plays out there in preseason. He seemed to clean up that, his hands a bit, his dropping issue. But the route running, that's one thing that he does need to learn a little bit more. I noticed, when he's out there, he's not really running, a lot of these in routes, these out routes, these zigs. He's running post routes. So it's literally just burn your guy off the line, or he's running some of these drag routes across the middle. He has to kind of improve his route running ability. But again, AP, I'm gonna say the same thing like I said with Aiden O'Connell. He's not gonna learn any of that if you don't give him some game time. AP says, "Do we even have a backup kicker?" Well,
Bro,
Nate's trying to find his right now.
should I get the other Carlson?
Bro, he might be all right. You don't know.
This sucks. They're not saying nothing though. I'm not watching fantasy
It's a
football.
cold night. It's a cold day up in Chicago. I think it's like 40 something degrees out there. But let's then dive into our predictions, you guys. Let's break this down. So the Raiders offense so far, as we know, when it comes to points per game, I'm about to sort it out. When it comes to points per game, the Raiders are 28th in the league in points per game with 16. They score 16.7 points a game. And that's what I look at. I don't look at. I think they got the worst rushing yards per game too. Let me look at the rushing. Oh no, the Raiders are second to last in rushing. When it comes to the passing game, the Raiders are actually in the middle of the pack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. They're 15th ranked in the NFL in passing yards per game or passing offense. The passing offense ranks 15th. The rushing is 31st. And then for overall offense, the Raiders are about let me see, they're 24th in the league. For our defense, the Raiders are 13th in overall defense.
Let's go, bruh.
bro. This breaks my heart because we have a defense. Our offense
I
is
know we
trash, bro. Our offense is booty, bro. Our offense is booty.
never. Yeah,
For the Bears are where the hell are they? The Bears are actually in overall or in
I have to
passing
take that.
yards, which they're probably going to pass a lot. The Bears are at the bottom of the ranking. I believe they're like 26, 25. I'm on ESPN, you guys, and they don't number these motherfuckers. They should. For the rushing, the Bears are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're seventh in rushing, and then in points per game, the Bears are in the middle of the pack with 21.3 points per game, and that is mainly going to be because of Justin Fields. That is
Justin
mainly
Fields.
going to be because of Justin Fields. For the Raiders defense, they are actually in the middle of the pack also and giving up 21.8 points per game. In the rushing defense, they are again probably like ranked 20th with giving up 121 rushing yards per game. With passing, the Raiders are in the top 10 with only giving up 193 passing yards per game. And then in overall defense, which I'm trying to sort this out. I feel like I gotta in total. Come on, total. Oh wait, there you go. I could just do that.
Who the heck?
In total defense, the Raiders are 13th. They are 13th in defense. So Nate, with that being said, and then I think the Bears defense. Let me see. The Bears the Bears defense is number 30th in the league in overall defense. So with that being said, bro, who has the advantage? What is your three keys to the game? We
Three
got
keys.
Bears defense 30th. They're ranked 30th. You got their offense. You got their offense having a backup quarterback in there with Bagent gonna start. Fields is out. Fields, I guarantee you, has made up majority of those rushing guards. What is your key to the game?
Um. mm, Finish. I mean, shoot, it's Brian Hoyer. I don't know what keys there are that he could. Keys of the game: score at least 20
For real.
points. Second key of the game: run the ball on first and goal. And third key of the game: um, let Brady make the calls.
And also, Sean, I seen that. I'm probably gonna bring that up in a future live. Okay, I'm gonna bring that
Oh,
up in a future live
third
because
key.
the game
Third
is
key.
gonna kick off in about 10 minutes, and um, we're gonna probably get out of here after this. We're gonna get out of here, guys. If you guys want to continue, go to Alt Las Vegas Network. They are Graph and Hammer. They're doing a watch party over there. I know I'm gonna be tuning in the chat. But yeah, we are gonna continue this. But after we log off of here, go to All Las Vegas Network and go. Let's go have a watch party with Graph and Hammer, and let's enjoy this game. They're kicking off in about 9 minutes, you guys. AP says, "What if we sign Desmond King?" Our corners are about thin. You are like that. I was actually saying that our corners are thin right now. You know, you got Jacorian Bennett out, Nate Hobbs is out, and Desmond King. I think he's a decent slot corner. I'll bring him in as depth, but it depends how the length of the Hobbs injury. He's missing his fourth game, and then also the Jacorian Bennett injury. It all comes down to the length of those injuries, and then I'll take that. And then for my keys of the game, you guys establish the run. That's number one. Establish the run. Number 2, get Devontae active early and keep feeding him. Then number 3, offense, score over 20 points. Please score over 20 points. AP says that's what makes me sad is that our defense is playing the best it's been in years, and our offense is 40-ounce bounce, and Josh McDaniels needs to go get himself a effing Chuck E. Cheese cap. Oh, bro, my primo Nate's over here looking for a kicker, bro. Get off of that. We bought it. It's all. Hey, is he questionable? Oh, he's calling the Raiders headquarters right now, you guys. He's trying to get some word on Daniel Carlson right now. But AP, that's what hurts my heart too. It hurts my heart because we were screaming. Anyone who's watched Raiders primos, for a long time, we were screaming for a defense like this, and we got it. And now our offense is dropping the ball, where it's so frustrating. Sean Johnson says, if you don't count that Bills game, we only give up like 16 points a game. So it's misleading. You're right, Sean. You're right. And 21 points, I'm still not mad at, Sean, though. I'm still not mad at that because if we're averaging giving up 3 touchdowns, we should still beat teams giving up 3 touchdowns. Because in today's NFL, you got to at least average 26, 27 points to beat teams. And I'm not saying it's easy by any means, but with how easy it is for defenses to get pass interference called on them, these refs calling, fouls after foul after foul, it should be a little bit, especially with the talent that we have. We should be able to score 26 points a game. And for whatever reason, we can't. Are you back, Nate? Oh. AP says Tyree needs to get pressure today. AP, you are absolutely right. I want to see him get a sack, man. I want to see him get a sack. Because I don't want to label him as a bust. I don't. I've been backing Ziegler and McDaniels up, and I want to see them succeed, and I want to see the draft pick succeed. But right now, it is looking like I'm being very wrong about that draft pick. I wanted Jalen Carter. I think everybody wanted Jalen Carter. But I was like, you know what? Tyree Wilson was a top prospect. I agree with it. But right now, it's not working out. It's not working out. But with that being said, you guys, 5 minutes to kickoff. Hop over to Oak Las Vegas Network. Go check out our boys, the Goats, Graf, and Hammer. They are doing a watch party. I'm going to pop in there in the chat. Guys, on the way out, hit the subscribe button, hit the like, hit the bell, and hopefully Nate can find himself a kicker right now because Daniel Carlson, I don't know if he's questionable. I don't know what's the word on him. But Nate, real quick, anything you want to say before we head out? You can mute that call. We're about to head out right now. Do you want to say anything? Technical difficulties.
No, I was just muted. Now Metcalf is a game time decision. And he plays at 1, and Flowers play up to put in Flowers.
Oh, dang, bro. Hey, I feel bad for you, bro. I feel bad for you. But anyways, you guys, go Raiders. We're going to be here either tomorrow or Tuesday to react to the game. We might actually, might come on later tonight. So, guys, hit the subscribe button. Hit the like on the way out. Continue sending the link out. Spread it out like crazy. Road to 500 subscribers. We are pushing that. We are pushing 500. Speaking it into the universe to reach 500 subscribers. And like I said, hit the like. Also, hit that bell so you guys are not late to a future live. We'll see y'all later. Raiders!